That's kind of hip to be cool.
Is it brown or is it blue?
It's blue.
I think it used to be blue.
It's blue.
Yeah, this is one we kind of saved from the Crusher.
59 Rambler. God, cute little car. Someone's been cutting on it a little bit of rust.
Be careful with them snakes down there. The outside's pretty damn cool.
Pretty straight old
Inside
car.
pretty well sucks.
I've never seen another one.
It's a 59 Rambler Super.
Super cross country.
Nothing said fun, surf the sun better than the Rambler. Ramblers are pioneers in design and styling. They had cool fins, a roll-down rear window, and even cooler front windows that flared out. Seat heat reclines, look at that. Ramblers were also famous for their reclining front seats that could turn into a giant bed, which made them great for long family road trips. Well, Kyle, what do you need for something like this? Treat me right, I just drove all the way up here in the middle of nowhere.
2,500.
I think I'm sitting.
What'd he say?
I think I'm sitting in someone else's car.
Kyle's a buddy of mine, but I mean, 2,500 for a wagon's been sitting in the field forever. What about 850? I usually go in half, but I don't even want to go there.
Richard, he's pretty tough on you on trying to get that price down. I can understand that because we have to do the same thing. What about 1850?
We're gonna ditch the the suspension. We're gonna ditch the motor and transmission. So what we're bargaining here for is a body.
I don't know. I'm thinking about 1,200 bucks.
We always have to work with guys, leave a little meat on the bone, so we left a little meat on the bone for him also. We need to move it.
Let's do it.
All right,
Cool.
we got a deal there.
All right,
Thank
see?
you.
Didn't come here to nowhere land
Yeah.
for nothing.
Thank you. Thank you.
What I did ended up at 1,200 bucks, and I think we got ourselves a good deal.
This way.
We've got a pretty good idea what we want to do. You know, motor it up, tranny it up, get a good rear end under there, big wheels, get it low to the ground, and just give it a really cool kind of Southern California surfer vibe.
We're gonna take this family station wagon and turn it into a hot rod. That's something you don't see every day. But before we get this car back to Gas Monkey Garage, we're gonna make a pilgrimage to the holy grail of hot rod sites, Cadillac Ranch.
Oh, wow. It's a lot worse than in the pictures.
We're rambling, man. Rambler.
It looks like a Rambler.
This is a cross-country, super deluxe Rambler. And if the fins didn't give it away, it's a 59.
It's real straight except for the missing floorboard. Fred Flintstone style.
What happened to getting a little bit better car?
After we ate that steak, next thing I know, we were buying a Rambler wagon. There's some kind of weird drugs in that thing.
What do you think about the paint? Just leave it?
Dude, this paint is, I like it is. I don't even think I want to clear it. I think we buff it out and wash it. Let's get it off. Let's get it off.
I hope you didn't buy those wheels for this.
They were just kind of free with the deal. I kind of like the idea of powder coating them, sticking them on, but Aaron absolutely hates them.
Where's Christy at? Let's get these things on Craigslist. Free.
What's wrong if we just powder coated them?
You powder coat a turd, it's still a turd.
Oh, no, back there. That's not... Aaron hates these tires. I like them because they save me cash. And I'm the owner of this operation, so guess what? I win.
What are we gonna do to make this cool? Gas
Well,
Monkey.
we're gonna start by de-burlapping the car.
Deburlapping.
No,
The next thing is we're gonna see if we can remove the rat turds.
Well, Aaron and I talked a lot about it on the way home from Amarillo, and we're checking it out. I want kind of a surfer wagon taken to the next level.
You know, the real thing I'm concerned with is maybe we bit off too much, but we've been down some pretty serious roads before. I don't think this one's any different. So basically, great big motor, great big wheels and tires, air ride, fix a hole in the floor, recover the seat. We can all take it to lunch. We just have to find out real fast if we're gonna have to nix everything or if we can work with what we got. We're gonna have to make a decision fast.
Well, we got a bigger problem that I just noticed that I'm pretty pissed off about.
What's
there
that?
was a nice, really kick-ass R in the middle of that steering wheel, and it's gone.
Well, you better get on the net and start finding another one.
Oh, there it is on the floorboard. All right, I'm cool.
Restoration complete.
So the plan on this car is to gut it completely. We're gonna rip out the motor, rip out the rear end, rip out the floors. By the time we're done, we should have a pretty cool car that we can take to the leak auction by the end of the week. But it's not gonna be easy. This is a massive job that's gonna take every bit of Gas Monkey ingenuity. Woo! Holy cow, that thing stinks.
That smell.
No kidding. Well, you guys get that cleaned out, because I ain't getting it.
It's nasty, it smells, but we'll be done in a second. Get the pressure washer right here and maybe start turning the life around for this little car.
I can smell that thing from around the corner.
Yeah, we gotta hop inside. We got it all cleaned out.
I'm not getting in there. Oh, man. Did we find any carcasses, at least some bones or anything?
No, but this thing had more rat houses and hideaways. This is like a rat mansion.
Excellent. I appreciate it. This morning, waiting on parts to get here, bright and early. Here are all the parts we need. Basically, make some major leaps ahead today, and stubbed our toe first box. Looks like homeboy made a mistake. This is pretty much what I expect out of a build like this. You know, second time in a week we've got the wrong parts. It's almost like the Rambler's trying to tell me something like, let me rust in peace.
Casey, what can we do?
Based on the amount of time we have, what do you think is gonna happen?
I don't know. We're already behind schedule. You know, when are we not? But this one more so than ever. And we absolutely don't have the parts we need. And not only do I feel like we're behind, it looks like we're behind, and I know we're behind, and believe me, Richard knows.
We're having so many setbacks with this car, we're not sure how we're gonna make it to the auction. The guys are doing more work than I ever imagined, and we're just blowing through the cash. At least we still have those free wheels. Hopefully, that's one last thing I have to worry about.
We got a free set of wheels, which was really generous. Problem is, though, generosity only goes so far. This one wheel has 4 leaks in it, multiple leaking points at the bead. I'm a big fan of asking questions. And when someone wants to give me a free set of wheels, I think that you should ask the question why. And I think that the answer might be because they're worthless piles of The bead seats down here, so it's this, I mean, it's...
The time and money we're gonna put into these wheels, we could have got new wheels by now, huh?
Yeah. The smart question is, should we switch wheels? Just gotta find out how Richard wants to play it, because Richard may have to have these. He may not want to spend the money. We may not have the wheels available. So just something that me and Richard are gonna have to get together on and make a decision.
Thanks. Surprise! 1959 Rambler Wagon.
One of the wildest things about this car is the fact that it looks just like it did when we bought it. Everything we've done to this car is practically underneath the car. You really have a lift to appreciate it or take a ride.